Channel, Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be picking up where I left off from the last video. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and just see what I can do. If you didn't watch that video, go watch it to get caught up on where where I was and where I'm at. So, yeah. This should be the end of the season, if I'm being honest. This is the last episode, after all. So, yeah. Let's just see what I can do. Alright, let's just try and catch some fish. Alright, let's just try and see what I can do. Yeah, I just have to be a little quicker. I've never been good at these kinds of mini games. You know? Well, at least we're back at school, I guess. Let's just see what I can do. She's a good girl.
Is he Rosie?
Yeah, honestly, I love dogs.
Alright,
you know, like more than anything. Easily some of my favorite animals.
Stay here and keep watch.
You know what? Speaking of loving animals, one animal that I weirdly always wanted to own is a seal. I've seen a lot of weird, goofy little seal videos, and it just made me want to own one of my own. You know? Yeah, it's weird playing as AJ now, considering I haven't played as a... Like, I've only had a different character for, like, 3 points of the series, one of which being now, with AJ, the other 2, being
That's
with Lee,
better than the ground.
And Javi. Those are the only other times I've had a different character being playable. Alright, let's pick up this skull.
Huh.
Can we at least get back to the school? Because I want to get back to the school. Because I don't know what's going to be out there. You know, let's look at these bottles.
Nothing good.
I don't know if there's anything with those bed sheets back there. Let's look at the fireplace.
It's getting kind of cold.
We have to look at anything and everything that I get the opportunity to, you know? You know, it's something that's been kind of underutilized for me throughout these Telltale games.
Like a bad place
Easily has to be triangle. Like, straight up the button. Like, circle being my second least utilized button. I'm not counting the triggers as buttons, considering they're triggers and not buttons. If they were buttons, they would have the word button in their name, and they're not designed like buttons. So, yeah.
This place is...
Let's just see what we can do.
Cursed. Oh, that's scary.
I don't think this place is cursed.
I think this place is good.
Yeah, it does seem pretty interesting. You know? I don't see anything else here. Let's go outside and see what we can do. Considering there's not much else left in the season. Yeah, I think Clementine's dead. And honestly, all for the worse. Man, I wanted to catch the hat, you know? To at least have something of Clementine left. You know?
No.
I can't lose the hat.
No.
I don't want to lose the hat. Come on, at least let me get it.
Yes.
Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for that, girl. You know? I don't want to lose it again. Wait, who was that? Oh, it's a walker. Oh. Let's just see what we can do. Alright, let's just try and kill this thing already. Oh, it's 10. Yeah, that sucks. We killed him once, and now we're gonna have to do it again.
Always aim for the head.
Always aim for the head. Yeah, it's weird having more responses than just a generic 4. You know? It's really weird, you know, at that point, and and they're not mapped out to buttons. You know?
I know. Me too.
But yeah, I really miss 10. I'm gonna miss him. Considering he had a lot of skills and a bright future. You know?
Let's go home.
Let's just see what we can do. I don't know what else we can really do here, because, you know, this is clearly the final episode, and we're out, and we're missing Clementine and Louis. You know, like, it's just gonna be hard to go on without them. You know? Alright, I'm gonna have to see if that music's copyrighted. So yeah, let's just see what I can do. I don't want to risk it, for obvious reasons. So yeah. Let's just see what I can do. I've been more careful with music in these past few videos, if you couldn't tell. Mostly because it's mostly been like really copyrighted, and I just don't want to risk it all anymore. Because I've already had so many struggles with it in the past. I just don't want to risk it anymore, like at all. All right, let's just see what we can do. You know what? Might as well just keep on the music. Just for anything and everything. Oh wait, I am gonna have to turn off the music because that is copyrighted. That is very copyrighted. It is obvious that is copyrighted. Because any songs with lyrics most likely ends up being copyrighted. You know, like no doubt about it. You know, because anything could happen at that point. Let's just go ahead and get back to where I can. Wait, there's Ruby. So it seems like AJ's still with the school. So yeah. Is that Louis? Oh wait, no, that's Osmir, I think that's what his name is. I always forget his name, and it's so hard to pronounce. There's Omar, but it seems like Ruby and that one guy that I always forget the name of, seems like they're in a relationship now, judging by the fact that they're holding hands and seem pretty close, you know? But yeah, let's just try and get back to the school already and just see what I can do. Man, this is way too quiet if you ask me without the music. Hey, there's Willie. Um, yeah, I really got to get back to the school, and hopefully that is going to be the end of the song or something. Man, it's weird hearing that this is... Wait, there's... Who is that? Wait, I think that's Louis. It's hard to tell in this lighting and this angle, you know? Like, it's really hard to tell at that point. Alright, let's go ahead and get Rosie. You know what? I actually had a dog with that name before. Keyword before. Like she had some seizure issues, which was like really common for her breed. I think she was like a Yorkie. I think that's like really common for her breed. We got her from the flea market. It was like and it was also her brother too. Like I believe they were half siblings, same dad, different mom. I think. But yeah, we got them from like a flea market. They were out in boiling heat with no water. We just couldn't leave them there. We spent like $100 on them, only for both of them to end up dying by seizure. Yeah, that music's still playing. I thought it would be off. Considering was a fade to black. Yes, Louis seems to be taking the death of Clementine pretty well. You know, considering they were dating after all. But yeah. Let's just see what I can do, though. I just don't know what to do. What? Clementine is still alive? Like, I'm not mad. I'm just confused.
Easy there.
I'm not mad at that one single ounce. I'm just confused, considering she was obviously on the brink of death.
Crutches.
Like, this just doesn't make sense, considering the infection had clearly already spread.
I thought I wouldn't get it.
Judging by the fact her skin got paler, her eyes turned, like bloodshot and red. And all this other stuff. She was clearly, like, the infection clearly had spread.
Definitely seemed
How
bad
did
then.
she survive that?
You know what?
Like, she was in the
You
same
keep it if
state
you
as
want it.
Lee whenever he was about to turn. Yet, we cut off the infected
I'll
part
put
of
it in our
his
room.
body. Yet that didn't do
I have a
anything.
surprise for you,
That
too.
only caused the infection to
Come
slow
with me.
down by a
I want to
tiny
show you
bit.
something.
You know? Like, I'm just confused. I'm not angry, because I love Clementine. I love her story. I'm just confused how she survived that. Like, genuinely, I am. That's just pure plot armor, if anything. You know?
So, what do you think?
Alright. Honestly, I love that AJ has a
It's
tire
for
swing
me?
now. You know?
Yep. Willie helped me put it together.
Good on Willie for that.
Come on, let me push you.
Are you sure you can push AJ in that condition? Are you sure? Yeah, at least get Clementine a prosthetic or something. If there is still any in this world. Yeah. This is my
fun.
favorite day ever.
I love today.
Honestly,
Me too. It's
I
good
just
to
wish
see you
that,
smile.
you know, this made sense for how Clementine survived. So yeah,
Come and get it.
they should have just at least given at least a little bit of an explanation on how she survived.
You're
If
the
they,
best, Clem.
you know, if they don't end up doing that, if they don't end up giving an explanation for how she survived
It's gonna get
getting
cold.
bit, then it just won't make sense in general.
Come on.
Like,
Let's go eat.
genuinely, it won't. Like, I love the ending. I'm glad
coming.
Clementine survived. It just doesn't make sense how she did, though. Like, there's no feasible way that she could have survived. Without just sheer plot armor, if anything. There's just no way she could have survived getting bit, all those injuries she had, everything, without pure plot armor. I'm gonna pause the recording. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just try and finish up the rest of the season. But yeah, let's just see what I can do. Wait, why are they only covering up one of Violet's eyes? Isn't she blind in both? So, wouldn't it make sense to cover up both her eyes instead of just one? Because it just seems pointless to cover up one whenever she's blind in both eyes. You know, logically speaking anyways. You know what? I saw some stuff with, like, carpet stairs in Minecraft. Like, honestly, I would want the wood and carpet stairs. Because that would provide more combinations of stuff. You know? What's going on, Ruby? Is something off? I can do better than that. Oh, she burped? Let's just see what we can do.
What? It's good.
Yeah, I honestly don't doubt that one. Because it does look
Seconds,
pretty
please.
good.
Already?
You know?
You even taste that?
Honestly, I eat pretty fast and I can taste my food. Yeah, that just makes me sound fat, if anything.
How are your
That just
eyes?
makes me sound really fat. I'm surprised she can still
Between
see.
my patch and your
You know?
stump, we almost make a full pirate.
Arr.
I wanted to wait till you were up and about.
Jesus Christ, the horniness
How I
between them.
behaved on the boat.
You know?
It was really unfair. My head was so
Honestly, it
messed up
really was.
by Lily
Um,
and Minnie. I was so wrapped up
alright,
in my
let's
own
just see what we
shit.
can do.
It's
Um,
okay. You
Because I
went
just
through
really
hell
gotta
in
get
that
through the
boat.
rest of this episode.
let
Because
that
there's not
happen.
much left. I know
I'm
there
just glad
isn't.
we got you out of there.
Because I've already been through, what? At least an hour or two? Like, at least an hour and a half. So yeah. Let's just see what I can do, though. Only have, like, what, 30 minutes left of this entire episode. Until I'm finished up with the entire thing. You know, let's just check out the music to see if it's done. Playing with that copyrighted stuff. Yep, it's done.
That's where
Honestly,
Sim saw
thank God for
He was
that
ranging
one.
out far past
You know?
the traps just here.
I want you to go.
Yeah, let's just see what we can
You're the
do.
boss.
We need to know who they are. Maybe even see if they're willing to trade. Just keep your distance until you can make a call.
Who are?
A group of survivors out beyond the old safe zone. Some kind of caravan.
Are they bad people?
You
let's just see
wanna
what we
come
can
with me
do.
in the morning and find out? I could definitely use the
Yeah.
backup.
No arguments there.
Okay.
Hey,
She's trusting
Lois, huh?
Lois. With a
Sounds
mission.
kind of dangerous for...
Wait, no, not Lois, but
Well,
Lewis.
that sounds like another
Jesus
vote
Christ,
for you
why do
coming
I
along
still
and
screw
watching
up
my
his
back.
name?
It'd make me feel
I called
a lot
him
better if you
Louise, Lois,
Someone
almost
has to watch him.
anything but his
I am literally
name
right
multiple
here, dude.
times.
went. This is the part
Um,
where you tell me you'll be really,
yeah, but it's
really
Lewis.
careful.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting his name. I just don't know why. I'm just so forgetful with names sometimes. So yeah, let's just see what we can do.
You okay?
Just
Yeah, I'm just worried about
Just getting
Clementine with her
tired.
leg like that.
hey, walk
you
with
know?
me a sec.
Honestly, I don't know how much longer I have left in this episode before it's all finished up. So yeah. Let's just see what'll happen. You know what? I'm gonna check and see how long I have left in this episode. Alright, I tried checking to see how long I have left. I couldn't find any, like,
Gotcha.
sound
Sorry.
sources or
okay.
anything. I
I
couldn't really
stared
find
at
that
it too.
out. So
If it was
yeah.
just you and me alone out there, and I was
Um,
like this, I don't know if I'd make it 2 weeks.
Yeah, I doubt you would
I'm
have,
gonna need
Clementine, but
these
you
to
are
go anywhere.
very
And
useful.
if we ever had
You
to
are
run,
very strong. So yeah. Maybe
it
you could have
wouldn't
lasted
be pretty.
at least a longer
At least you didn't lose a hand.
than a couple
You can
weeks.
still shoot a gun.
I can.
Um
And maybe I'll get good again someday, after a lot of practice.
honestly, Clem, I could barely shoot with you
this.
when you had 2 legs. Just
Perfect.
imagine how bad it'll be whenever, like, with
All
one
those times
leg,
you would
if
ask
I ever
me
get that
if
kind of
we'd find a
practice.
home.
You know?
All I could ever tell
Like,
you was
I could barely
we'll
shoot
see.
whenever she had
Your
2
face
legs.
would fall every
So,
single
yeah.
time.
It's better than saying yes and lying to me.
Honestly,
And that's what I
Um,
told myself.
I just
You wanna know
really want to
something
get done
I
with this
didn't tell you?
episode. You know,
I never
that's the one
had
thing I
a
know
plan.
I want to
never
do.
Knew where we were going.
Um,
I
you
never
know
knew
what?
anything.
I
just
as of
fought
right now,
and
it's
fought
pretty
and
late where
fought
I'm at.
And hoped you didn't notice.
Whenever I'm recording this video,
Hoped we'd find
it'll be at
something
least
before you did.
a week before I get this video out.
Did
but
I do
yeah.
a good job?
It'll probably be about that point in time, anyways.
You
yeah,
tried really
but
hard. That's all that matters, right?
I'll try and record. I have no mouth and I must
It's
scream.
part of it.
Tomorrow, I'll try
big
and do that. If I don't forget, that is, because I am pretty forgetful
When
with
we were
that
in the
stuff.
barn, you didn't
you
listen
know?
to me. And if you had,
So yeah.
I'd be dead. I was right to trust you, back in the cave. To make the hard calls, even when I couldn't. You'll have to be strong for the both of us.
You made it so I can. So,
All right, let's see what we
thank
can
you
do.
for everything.
You're welcome for everything.
So yeah, I know I'm pretty close to the end of the series. And honestly, I'm proud of where I've come, especially in such a short amount of time. You know, honestly, keep in mind, here and there, I'll try and release some videos in between my Walking Dead videos. Until I get to this point. But I'll have to think about what games I want to play next. You know? Alright, let's just try and get done with all of this. Because I know I don't have much left. Man. Is this the end credits? Because honestly, if it is, thank you to everybody who worked on this series. This is easily one of my favorite series of all time. Like, genuinely it is. Sure, it's had its low points, like, for example, with the death of Kenny. That aggravated the crap out of me because of how bullcrap it was. But either way, thank you to everyone at Telltale who worked on this game. Thank you to all of Skybound. Thank you to all the team who worked on this game. I honestly don't give much thank yous to the devs of, games, and honestly, sometimes it's for good reason. But yeah, let's just see what I can do. Man, it's just gonna be so hard to say goodbye to the series, considering I've been working on it for so long. It's just really hard to say goodbye to such a series that I love so much. Honestly, you're welcome. This game, thank you for playing. Honestly, you're welcome, devs. This game, this series, for that matter, was so amazing. Oh my god, easily one of the best Telltale games I've ever played. Like, genuinely so. Let's just see what I can do. Let's just see what I can do. Alright, I just have to try and see what I can do. Alright, that's the end of this series. Honestly, I love this game to death, more than anything. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to say goodbye, regardless. So yeah, goodbye to The Walking Dead. I'll miss you, like, genuinely I will. But either way, that's gonna be the end of this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.